they go. They're off this morning. It's the 2024 Lebow Half Marathon. 5,000 plus runners taking to Central Park. Rob's got a few words to say to cheer them on, I know.
I just want to recognize the folks we've got out there running today. I want to recognize Tom Panic from Guiding Eyes for the Blind, an inspirational, incredible runner who's created an entire institute around running for those without sight, training dogs to run with runners. He's out there running today with a guy, one of our New York Road Runners board members, Jet Lastwick. So Tom and Jay, good luck out there today.
So we're seeing some of our great running groups, running perhaps Napa, Dash and Whippets coming through right now. Hope everybody's ready for a great run today. The reservoir dogs, hopefully the reservoirs don't run too high with all the water and the melting snow, but you're all gonna have a great run out there. 2 loops and a little extra.
2 loops and some change this morning. Also, I got to give some love to one of our teammates, Holly Victoria, out there this morning taking on 13.1 as she preps for a ultra marathon later this spring. So Holly, have a great run out there this morning. Always great to see you and cheer you on. We also, and Christine Burke.
Let's go! Woo!
Rob Simmelcarrot told me Christine Burke is running this morning. And Christine, always a pleasure to see her, and she's always out when she's not up here with us or working behind the scenes or working tirelessly at NYR. She's out there putting in some miles as well. So
she's always working, whether
she's always working
on the road or developing relationships. Christine is always working out there. As all of you are working right now to have a great run, so enjoy yourselves out there. Missy Mountain Runners coming through. Looking good, everybody. Have a great run.
And I always like to say, two loops and a little bit of change this morning. And also a big shout out to our NYR pace teams out there this morning. So again, the best in the business when it comes to that. A lot of our good friends are out there putting it down. I got to give a little love to Steve Mura. I think he's bringing home the 2-hour pace group today. Steve, I'm sure I'll see you when you come by the start here in a few minutes. Lots of extra love, as Rob said, for those pace groups.
There's Christine Burke running by right now.
There's Coach Ben right there.
All right.
Also a good beard. Not to interrupt you.
No.
Ben's got a good beard as well.
Actually, we got to get Rob on the beard train. Ever have a beard, Rob? Not happening. All right.
Give us a little time, Rob.
During the pandemic, during like the Walking Dead time.
Yeah, but I'm year-round. Dave's a seasonal beard. I'm a year-round beard. Dave's just
I do have to tell you,
like a fair-weather fan. Fair-weather beard fan.
It makes a huge difference when you're standing outside in the morning, you greet the kids at school. That beard comes in clutch. Just like all the training and running you've been doing is going to come in clutch for you to have a great run out here today. Once again, as you and I see some of our front runners, New York coming through, and Queens distance runners, as you're ditching your bags or whatever, please just do as best you can to get them over to the side of the roadway. We know that you're not going to be running with those garbage bags on, but make sure you don't leave them out on the roadway for anyone else to trip on. We appreciate your cooperation with that. We hope that you're having a great morning so far. You seem pumped up. We like seeing that. With what we can see, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all, but our visibility is a little restricted right now. It is better than the alternative, I'm not going to lie.
If I was flying a plane right now, I'd have very little, I'd be using my navigational equipment in the cockpit, so.
I want to give out some shout outs to some more New York Road Runners staff running today. Holly Victoria Furman out there running today. Holly, Vic, good luck. Also, Jillian Barry from our strategy and analytics team. Jillian's running today. Jillian is the best at trivia you'll ever meet. She wins every trivia contest we have at our town halls. She knows it all. Hopefully she knows how to cover this course today as well. Good luck, Jillian.
Just general trivia, Rob. Any kind of trivia, it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah, Holly.
Go, Holly! Have a great run! I also got to give a little shout out to the gentleman across from the start stage who put his foot out, kind of subtly moved all those little trash bags out of the way. So, you know who you are, sir. That's a good citizen right there. Sharing is caring.
That's right, that's right. Hope everyone is having a great run this morning. Looking good out there. Enjoy yourselves. You know, once you get past, you're going to be wet, you're going to have a great race. Jersey City runners are out.
There he is, Steve Muir, right on cue, right there.
Also a nice beard on Steven.
I'll tell you, and you know, Steve will curl up the mustache a little bit. You know, kind of looks like a little bit of a villain sometimes, but he's one of the nicest guys, smartest guys out there.
We see a befuddled Danes. The befuddled Danes were parking their car when I was arriving here in Central Park. So shout out to the befuddled Danes that are on the course.
I just saw some BX, some boogie down Bronx in the park this morning. Again, I know we got some Streets 101 out there. I saw some Dash and Whippets going by.
We're getting some gold LeBay on the course, if you want to see. Smile, smiles, Dominican runners are ready to go. More of our befuddled Danes. Have a great run, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. 2 loops of change. Oh, Captain America, the Falcon. Have a great run running your first out there.
Oh, no.
Fred is excited that you are here, and as you know, there's Mary Whitberg coming through. Way to go, Mary! And shout out to Mary Whitberg and New York Gotham, champion of the Women's Soccer League out there.
And in true Mary fashion, shout out to the volunteers, she said, right? Because but talk about somebody who did so much for the organization, and she's out here still running those races. And the first thing she said when she went by is, "Where's Christine? Did Christine start?" Christine's a little ahead of her, but then she said, "Big shout out to the volunteers," which is true.
Streets 101, I'm sorry.
There's Gemma, how are you this morning?
I wouldn't want you to miss out on one of your peaks.
Well, and that's Coach Gemma, who is now part of the NYR family. She's working with Ben and Coach Steve, doing the coaching.
And my man, he skips at the end of the Beatles runners there. Good to see you out there. All of our runners looking strong this morning. Having a great time, we hope. Not letting the rain get in their way. Looking down Bronx, coming through. The X is out.
Oh my
I just
God.
gotta say it. I mean, I know it, and I probably speak for Rob when I say this. Hey, maybe you as well, but I like
Emily,
I
I'm
like
sorry.
running in the rain. You know, I do. I actually find it very good for the soul. It's cleansing. And I like. Well, I admire the heck out of all these runners out here today. I stand corrected. I speak for one guy on the stage. But I'm with you, folks. I'm with you out there. If I could jump in, Rob's going to take over. I'm going to hop in and run a lap with you.
So, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, Rob's got an extensive career in broadcasting. If he decided to jump in with us, it would be seamless. I actually get nervous if Rob gets on the mic because he'll put me out of work, you know?
Well, he does, you know, and he does have some, he carries some weight, you know?
And
got some good experience under his belt.
And if you want to be like me, you want to get your Rob Simmel Care fix, we encourage you to do that weekly in our Set the Pace podcast, available in Spotify, Apple, and now iHeartRadio. So we've added iHeartRadio to our podcast distribution. So Set the Pace with Rob Simmel Care and 2009 New York City Marathon champion Mev Kaplesky.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of smiles coming by the start line this morning. And I know, Dave, I think you and Carlo will be at the finish today.
We will be.
I'm going to hang here, I think, because runners are going to come by the start line essentially twice, right? So it's like we want to cheer them on as they come back around. I always enjoy this race because you have fun with people. You say, hey, I'll see you in 6 miles.
That's right.
And then they come back by and they're like, hey again, good to see you.
And then you could have fun with people as, you know, our exceptionally strong runners are finishing their race. And someone like me, who is, you know, just an average runner, just trying to get the miles in, that person's coming around doing their second while I'm just doing my first. And we remind you of that.
I have to tell you this, she's not here, but she's down in Northern Virginia. Our friend Joey.
Yes.
is going to be taking on a half marathon this spring.
Wow.
And maybe I shouldn't say that. It gets out of the bag. She'll probably get mad at me for telling that.
No, I think
And
she's
she
been
may,
running.
she may go even further this fall than the half marathon. It's all TBD, but
Wow.
so she's inspired. And it's from being out here with all these runners and everybody kind of inspiring her. I think it's awesome.
Well, these runners are inspiring this morning as we continue to mention, not letting the weather get in the way, and putting a smile on their faces. They know it. Love that mustache, my friend, looking great. But not letting the weather get in the way of a great race and a great opportunity. Scarsdale Antiquities out there. Looking great, my friend.
My friend Christina made it. Now it's officially a race, Dave. It's officially a race now that Christina is here.
We've got Fred's team running for Fred Lebow, which is one of our great charity partners. I'm sorry, but one of our great charity partners that's partnered with Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, raising money for brain cancer research.
I always say it's like it's a non-stop sea of humanity. So many smiles coming through. And even in this weather, folks are still coming by and they're smiling at you and Rob and myself and just having a good time as they get ready to take on 2 laps and a little bit of change. It's kind of nice too though, because we always talk about going out a little too hard at a race.
Right.
This course starting up here, because you have to hit Harlem Hill right off the top, it actually kind of keeps you in check a little bit until you get through the Harlem Hill, which actually I think helps a lot of runners.
That's a great point. If you're new to this race, check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. Van Cortlandt Track Club.
Oh man, Dave.
We want to see
Rickety
again.
wreck. Check.
Yeah, we've got a lot of race ahead of us, and as you keep reminding everyone, 2 Ted Corbett loops and a little extra, so you need to leave something in the
getting
tank
messaged like
as
crazy.
you conquer the
Okay.
hill.